scum tricksters! They're just like weeds. You have to get them by the root. Ah, you wouldn't dare!
Destructo Disc!
What's up, fellow collectors? P-Rockzilla back again, and today we're taking a look at a figure that I missed out the first time around. This is the re-release of the S.H.Figuarts Krillin. This figure came out a long time ago when I first started collecting S.H.Figuart Dragon Ball figures. He was already out, so I missed out on him. I was gonna pick him up in the past. I know they released a kid version of him, but I wanted this version right here because this is the one I kind of grew up more. I kind of grew up more with the Dragon Ball Z era. So I really wanted to get this guy, and I'm kind of happy I didn't spend the money to buy the original one because I didn't think they were gonna reissue this one, but they did, or re-release this. Not a reissue, it's re-release. They improve on it, different packaging, so it's not exact reissue, just a re-release. With improve, I think it's an improved body because I don't have the first one, so I can't say for sure. So I'm happy to have this guy finally in my Dragon Ball collection because Krillin takes a major part in this series. So let's get this review started. Dale. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box before we get the figure out the box because I know these are prone to have KO versions made out of. So you go ahead and look at the official seals here. The Funimation, see the figure right there, more pictures of Krillin there, the Bluefin sticker right there, more poses and pictures of Krillin. Here goes Krillin, Earth's strongest man, more Krillin and more Krillin. Alright, let's go ahead and get him out the box. So once you remove the box, you agree with the clamshell, and you take the top clamshell off, and here you have the figure right here. So you have two layers. You have the one layer, the Krillin and the head sculpts and all the accessories. And then you have the bottom layer that has this discus attack. I gotta remember the name of this. So next phrase, I'll remember the name of this. It's been a while. Yep, so let's go ahead and get Krillin and all the accessories out so you can take a close look at him and all the accessories that come inside the box. So now we got Krillin laid out with all the accessories that come in the package. And as you can see, this is everything he comes with. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure first. As you can see here, this looks identical to Krillin from the Dragon Ball Z anime. I never understood. I don't. Someone never explained it, but why he never has a nose? Like he doesn't have a nose. I wonder why. I never understood, or I don't remember reading much. I mean, reading or watching much of the original Dragon Ball anime. So I'm not sure if they acknowledged that, but I never did the research to see why he doesn't have a nose. He's human, so he should have a nose. All right, so let's go to the articulation. So Krillin can look up about that much, down about that much. His head can go sideways. There we go, right there. More sideways. The hands can go up. He can do a T-pose, right, just like that. All right, so we have Krillin doing T-pose right there. You don't get double bend at the biceps. So unfortunately, not like all S.H.Figuart Dragon Ball figures, they don't all get double bend, but he gets decent bend there. As you can see there from the seam, you do get pivot at the bicep, or I mean twist at the bicep. And then let's see, so you bring the arms down. Can he go further? He can go pretty high up. He can actually go all the way around. He can do a full 360. And then you also get some articulation with the sleeve here, like a loose sleeve there. So you could move that around to cover some of the joints and get some of the articulation portion going on. All right, so let's bring his arm down. So he could put it across his chest. Pretty simple, pretty easy. All right, so let's go ahead and see the ab crunch. So he cannot. Oh, he says no ab crunch going backwards. Mine's. Oh no, all right, mine was pinched there. There we go. There we go. So you can go back about that far back. And he can go pretty far forward with the ab crunch. Just gotta be careful with yours. I'm not sure if you get yours, if this portion here on mine was pinched. So just fix that and you got more articulation there. You could get twist. You don't get full all the way around twist, but you get decent amount twist at the waist. You don't get none of the chest. This is just for the ab. And then let's go ahead. This is articulated too, so you can move this around. So let's just move that the way real quick to see if he can do a split. And Krillin can do a split. So we have Krillin doing a split right there. His legs can come forward. He can go pretty far forward with the legs, not far back because of this portion right here that hinders the articulation, as you can see right there. It's hitting that portion there. So in order to do the Olympic pose type thing, you have to kind of bend the knee there. You can't get the full bend. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see. So you get double bended knees there. So that's good that you guys get the double bended knees. You don't get double bended elbows, but you get the double jointed knees. Oh, that's different. Looks like I had a piece of my joint come off. So that comes back on easily, pretty sure. I hope it does. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be glued on there. It just comes off like that. But anyways, that goes back on pretty easy. And then you do get twist at the ankle. You get pivot too at the ankle. The feet can go down about that much. They can go up about that much. And then you do get toe articulation, as you can see right there. So you get good toe articulation with Krillin. You can really have him running. So that's a good thing right there. So let's go ahead and bring everything back to normal. I want to mess around the knee cap real quick. Make sure I put that back on right. You do get twist at the wrist. And you do get pivot at the wrist too. Not much, but you get a decent amount. See? Alright. Krillin does come with 3 separate head sculpts. You get the worried look. If you watch the anime, you know this look very well. Then you get the screaming head sculpt. Oh, got a little blemish there. To mess around with that, get that off. And then you got the sideways looking grinning head sculpt. Then you do get the Destructo disc. I knew I was gonna remember the name. And this actually has a peg right there, and it's specific for 2 sets of these hands. So these bottom 2 ones have holes in them right there. They both do, as you can see. So you basically just peg that into there, and that's how you would have him holding the Destructo disc. Easy, simple. We'll put that down, and then you do get the 2 other hand pegs. And you get these other 2 hands. And you get these hands. These are all action-based hands. None of these are gripping. And then you get these. And these hands are the same as the other ones, just don't have the holes in the palm. So you can basically put the Destructo disc in it. And then last but not least, you do get a hand carrying the sensu beans. I'm pretty sure this is sensu beans. This is the bag of the sensu beans they eat to regain their power. Alright, so that's everything that came with Krillin. You do get instructions too. No base, no stand. So let's go ahead and get Krillin sized up for a size comparison. And now we have Krillin there, default pose, ready for a size comparison. So let's go ahead and bring in some other S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball figures. And let's go ahead and bring in some smaller ones also. So let's start off with Gohan. And let's go ahead and bring another smaller Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts character. And this is Gotenks. And then let's bring in 2 figures from 2 different lines. Let's go ahead and bring in a NECA Cartoon Ninja Turtles Baxter Stockman. And then let's bring in a Mezco 112 Red Skull. And last but not least, let's throw something special in there real quick. Let's throw in a 1/6 scale Hot Toys Grogu. So there we have Grogu, Red Skull, Gohan, Krillin, Gotenks, and Baxter Stockman. Alright, so there you go. Get an idea of how Krillin will fit in your collection if you have any of these figures, or how he will fit in your display. So let's go ahead and get the final thoughts and final poses. There we have Krillin with Kefla, the two S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball figures that I know that have this discus type blast effect. If I'm wrong and there's other ones, please let me know in the comments, because I love to learn about things when I'm incorrect. But I know I went ahead and looked up old images and videos of the original release of the Krillin, and the original release one had like a different type of accessory that pegs into the Destructo disc. This one goes right into the hand. In my opinion, this one looks better because the other one was far too extended, and when you watch the anime, he doesn't have it that extended out. And to me, the original one looked a little more of the toyish, cartoonish side. This one is a little more detailed and more accurate to the cartoon, in my opinion. So I'm kind of happy that I did miss out on the first one, because I was able to pick up this one. Thankfully, they re-released him in his modernized, updated version. And to me, from the videos I've seen, to me, they look better than the original version. So if you missed out on the original one, I guess it's a good thing that this came out, because now you can finally have Krillin in your display and in your collection. Because, not for nothing, even though to me, Krillin, not one of my favorite characters, kind of, you know, he's alright, but he is an iconic member of the Dragon Ball Z universe and is a key character. And to me, any collector who collects Dragon Ball Z S.H.Figuarts figures, in my opinion, has to have a Krillin in their collection. So that's one reason why I'm happy I got this guy. His articulation is actually very, very good, so I'm happy with that also. And I'm happy that he actually does come with a blast effect, unlike some of the other figures in the line. So far, I'm super happy that I picked him up and that he was re-released in a newer version. So Krillin's looking good even with the other figures in the collection, especially with Android 18, his wife right there. Then you have Chaozu and Tien there. Tien and Krillin kind of have the same, you know, little effect going on right there. So I kind of wanted to add them together to kind of get, you know, somewhat similar pose with just two different characters. And to me, this Krillin, I mean, he hit the mark. This is exactly what I needed for a Krillin. To me, I think it's an improvement upon the original, obviously. Doesn't come with many accessories, but then again, he does come with what he normally does use, which is the Destructo disc, which is key for him. And I like the fact that he comes with the Senso beans, which is, you know, that's pretty cool too, because it's a pretty key item in the show also. So I do like the fact that he does come with that. You know, doesn't come with much, but the fact that he is on the cheaper price point is a plus also. So this is a perfect opportunity for people who missed out on the original release of the Krillin to jump on this more improved one and to have them in your collection, and finally, to some people, hopefully complete your collection, or at least to have the original cast of characters from the Dragon Ball Z in your collection. The only thing negative I could probably say with the figure, my neck joint is a little stiff. I mean, it does move fine, but sometimes I gotta put a little extra force, so it is a little like intense, because I'm nervous I might break something. But I never really broke a neck joint on any of these S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball figures, so I'm pretty sure I'll be okay. But and other than that, I can't think of any other negatives. I mean, he articulates fine. He comes with a decent amount of accessories. I mean, not enough, but enough to, you know, get what you really need with this character. So that's a good. The price point's a plus. I can't think of anything really completely wrong with this guy. Maybe, you know, just nitpicking, like the joints on the side of his jacket. You can kind of see through it on the different angle, but you won't see that angle in your display when you have the figure in your collection. So it's not a big. I can't. You know, like I said, I'm just trying to nitpick, trying to find things. But to me, you know, this is a solid release for a cheaper figure, and a figure that is a key part of the series and that should be your collection. This is a good pickup, good solid pickup. Not one of the best figures out there, but it's a good enough figure, and I enjoyed my time with it, and I enjoyed the articulation I can get with them. I wanted to do different poses with them, but I kind of wanted to keep it matching up with other characters that I want to have him display with during this review. So, and you know, he does do the Kamehameha, but I couldn't find the blast effect I had currently for the Kamehameha, because I kind of wanted to use that as one of the final poses. But it is what it is. This is what you got for now. This is what we could do. So if you enjoy the figure, please pick it up when you can and get a chance. Don't miss out on this opportunity to pick up Krillin if you missed out the first time around. If you have the original one, it's really up to you if you want to swap out or spend the money and get a improved version of the original one. But like I said, it's up to you. It's not like if you have him already, you could probably skip on him and get other characters that you don't have in your collection yet. All right, people. So if you enjoyed this review, please hit that like, subscribe button, click that bell notification, and as always, keep collecting, stay safe, be good, dale.